Hello and welcome to the realm of Midgard. I'm June Mountain and this is Chapter 2, Episode 7 from our realm. I'm sitting over here at our lovely little dining area with Ted as we were discussing our plans for today. Yes, I'm telling him that, Ted. Just wait. I'll let you talk after. But yeah, so we're here over in our build from last episode where we were sort of building up this area between our brewing setup and the nether portal down there. And now we want to connect this area to our enchanting setup and skeleton spawner that's just right behind my shoulder. Yes, I'm telling him, Ted. So, I've been out and managed to collect up a few resources, and yes, again, we're going 2 episodes where I didn't die between episodes. Winning! So I've collected up enough resources, I hope, to be able to start building this area. So let's head on over there and check it out now. Ted, did you just make a friend? Alright, let's see if we can get Ted's friend. Oh no! No! That fox was trapped in there for ages. Well, now you're stuck there. Oh no! Let's go check out that area, shall we? Alright, let's have an overlook now at the sort of space we've got to work with. I'm thinking that this path here, the front one, is definitely going to be staying and will be our main sort of direction. But I think these ones here that sort of branch off from our entrance path, I want to sort of bring back a little bit. So, for example, this far one, I want to wrap it a little bit more closer to where that farmland wall will be. And this one over here, I want to sort of make it hug a little bit more tighter on that little hill over there to wrap into that way. So we've got a bit more space to build in here, which I want to use to make sort of market stall areas to sort of have on display. And like, you know, there could be resources there, mainly because I have absolutely no storage over this area, and I've collected quite a bit of a chest monster starting to build up, which I don't want to look at anymore. So, that's going to be the plan. So what I want to do first off is move these pathways a little bit closer to the walls, as I was saying, and then mark off where we can sort of set up each one of these little stalls, maybe even have a wagon or a little shop set up. But let's just go move those paths and then sort of mark out with a bit of wool what we're thinking. So I'll bring you back when we've got a bit of that marked out. Back up on the pedestal now, I've moved the paths out a little bit, and now I've sort of marked out my rough idea of what I'm wanting. Now I've used the purple wool, except for that one small marking that's also got some mushroom blocks because I ran out of purple wool. I'm using the purple wool to mark out, you know, the sort of want it as a building rather than just as like a little small pop-up store. I've also sort of thinking I want to try and approach a little tower that's a bit more rounded than all the other builds that I've got around here. I've also marked out with a bit of spruce wood there the different sort of spots where I want like wagons and maybe more pop-up sort of marquee little things, something that looks like it's more temporary rather than it's like a full-time build that's in this area. And sort of that's what I've marked out and I'm thinking might look like a good idea. Now I've counted up, there's 5 buildings and there's 5 wagon marquee sort of things. So that's a total of 10 builds that I'm going to be trying to get done in this episode. And well, I think that, you know, the best way might be to just sort of see if I can cram them into a time lapse and then we can go through and set it all up. I probably should explain the reason why there are so many. It's because I want sort of each one to be like one sort of item. So say you go to one spot for your stone goods, one spot for your wood goods, one spot for your food, all that sort of stuff. But enough talking on, I think you get the idea, and mobs are starting to spawn in. Let's sleep and then jump into a time lapse, I reckon. Get these things built up. Where are you going? Alright, let's do it. So I guess no. No is the answer to can I fit 10 builds in a time lapse. Not because I couldn't get it done. I've got 9 done. But because my camera account can, for some reason, no longer seem to join the realm. I don't know why. I think it's a switch bug or something. But he's joined. We've had Mr. Prorega around here. We've watched him spawn in on his little, scaffolding pole. Can't get him back in. So, unfortunately, did not get to time-lapse all of the builds. But let's go through this door now and have a look at our new view and sort of see, the skeleton form of everything I've got going. Alright, come through, and this looks so much better seeing, actual buildings and a bit more of life is here. That's a scaffolding that he is on. I don't want to break it down because I don't want my camera account to fall. So that's going to stay there. But let's go around and give you a bit of the tour and the ideas of the builds that I'm going to use for these 4. So first off here we have one of our little marquee pop-up builds. And this is, really easy to just go in and lock yourself in if you've got to stay here for a little bit. None of these chests have anything in them yet, but there's a good amount of storage for just some of those things that I might want to grab on the go, as well as being able to make use of these barrels as well to have things in there. I've used a heap of the mushroom red blocks because I finally found a use for them, so I'm going to take massive advantage because I've got a heap and I don't know what to do with them. We've also used some more of the lanterns around for a bit of light. We've come over here and now we've got another different wagon sort of being pulled by 2 of our skeleton horses who I will remember to come back with a name tag to name them. But yeah, so they're over here working it. It looks like they've pulled in, in off the road. You can access it through the back and then they'll be able to make their way sort of, maybe a path will join up so they can go on off like there. This sort of dirt pillar here is just so I can mark out where I wanted to have a tree, because sort of thinking where I want some of those sort of just the natural, nature to sort of sit as well. While we're over here, I've made a tent, which I wasn't sure how it would look, but I really like how this dark oak staircase goes with this blue warped wart block. So I was thinking we could use more for like barrel storage here, and then have some maybe different blocks that we can access that doesn't really need like the chest to open it. So maybe we can have our shulker boxes stored in here as well, and it's just a nice little walk in, walk out sort of thing. Let's continue on the path down here. So this is one of the houses that you would have got to see in the time lapse be built. I'm actually kind of happy with how this sort of came up. It was just a weird idea. Looks nice, but it's incredibly small on the inside. So I'm thinking we're going to have like double chests on the side up here, so you've got a bit more storage access. And this might just be like some wood storage or decoration stuff. Not too sure yet. Athaca was streaming last night, I think it was, as of recording. And he's placed down a few banners around the place, but we'll get back to that after this. This was one of the first houses as well that I built, another little small one, but again, something that's going to be really nice for just a few little chests, so stuff that we don't need to get a whole heap of all the time. Which brings us out to another wagon, which is a bit more fancier. It's got the, roof over it. It's been pulled by the llamas. We've picked up an extra llama. Hey. And sort of same idea. It's coming off the pathway, leading the back of it in so you can get up easy to grab your storage. There's also a bit of a bed here because this is a bit more of a, a fancier sort of wagon that have words. And then we come around here to another very sort of similar house, which I've forgotten the door for. Again, small, but something that I'm thinking, might have like different bits of stone and that sort of stuff kept away over here. And then we come back to a larger version of this will pop up, which I actually really like how this one came up. I much prefer it compared to the smaller one over there because it's just got a bit more use, and I can see myself using this one as a bit more of the primary. So I'm going to have basically all of the block palettes for all the builds that I do in this section here. That's why I've got a bit more of the workstations as well. And then we've got our final house, which I was able to build, which again has no door. It's got a really good view of sort of what's happening around it. The windows are smaller here compared to this. You know, I even feel like they should be too high. But what I want to do is have like a shelf just running along the top there, so I can't really have that and have the window too high. So that's why it's set up a bit like that. Ted's been, you know, overwatching the whole thing and helping out and thinking he's helping out, but yeah. So yeah, I think he's enjoyed seeing how this area's come up, and I'm actually really enjoying it too. All we've got left now is to actually start filling out some of these with a bit more chess, and actually selecting which places are going to store, you know, what needs to be done, and then do the fancy decoration stuff, you know, we do at the end. But I was thinking, while I'm going to sort of go off and fill up some chests and that sort of stuff, let's bring back into Athaca's live stream. And if you do want to sort of check it out and see what happens, you know, he does have the vlog video thing in his channel, so yeah, links always in the description. But he came over and did a little bit of the tour around, you know, saw everything I was working on, placing a few banners, some I'm still to find. But he also gifted us, yeah, I'll say gifted us, a new character to Foxwood. You might be able to just see him up there. He's a little bit different to the rest. Athaca has brought for us the Pumpkin King, who is the king of the scarecrows around here. You can tell by his stature and, you know, hot-headedness with the glowing eyes. And he's overseeing all of the other pumpkins as they stand guard. Now, what Athaca doesn't realise is every time he tries to prank me with things like this, I find a way to make them a part of my build. So, thank you very much, Athaca, for our Pumpkin King. And I've been spending a bit of time up here with him, and he's told me that he would love to also thank Athaca for gifting him life. So, over in the industrial area, there are about 5 skeleton horses, which Athaca collected and wanted to take back to his base, but then realised that it was going to be a bit too much work, so he sort of set it aside for another day project. So I was thinking that we could knight these skeleton horses by the blessing of the Pumpkin King here, and send them on over to his place. So, you know, while I pack chests and all that, let's go off and do a bit more of a fun thing, and try and take these horses over to Athaca's place. This should be good. All right, let's. Oh, that looks so cool, making your way through. All right, let's sleep and then head on over to that industrial area. See you over there. Over here now in the industrial area, and as you can see, we have Athaca's 5 skeleton horses in boats, and the plan is to get him over to his ocean temple sort of base, where he's going to be building up his bathhouse build, or that's what he was thinking of doing, and his village sort of set up. So we're going to try and get him over there. I think maybe just taking him through the nether is going to be the easiest part. I've collected up some stuff, got a book that the Pumpkin King wanted Athaca to have, so let me, can I get to my helmet? Let's get to my helmet, and because we're doing a job for the Pumpkin King, let's show our support. This is probably going to be my camera angle because this is annoying, but let's head on over first, and this is going to be very hard with the pumpkin head on. Let's not kill the first horse, because in the book I already wrote that we got them all there safely. Oh, alright. First horse. Let's now get them to Athaca's. Alright, now you should jump through the portal. I'll go through. There he is. Click on you. Yes, I still need to fix up this area from when we were last here. I don't want to go up on the ice road because I'm going to hit my head. Alright. Let's get Athaca's horses to him. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, stupid horse. I'm going to get Athaca's horses to him. Try not to die again. Again, I haven't yet. Yes, you're just sort of foreseeing the future. Yeah, you're right. Alright guys, for those of you who haven't seen Athaca's build, this is his area. Let's go pick out a spot to put this horse. Might put you on a lead though, so you're easy to keep with me. Come here. Alright, don't go back through there. Good. Can we take you around over here? So as you can see over here, this is where I was explaining that Athaca was showing me all the different potions, and it looks like he's getting ready for a few. No, I don't think he'd want you up on there. Looks like he's got his tree. Okay, so this looks like an area he uses, and he will see. So, let's just put him here. Alright, I've got some fence gates thingies. Let's go. Boom, boom. I apologise now in advance for the pumpkin blurred. Not blurred. Buddy, if you can just go on the inside and make this easy for me. Thanks. Stay, stay. No, come on, stay. No. Don't eat my... Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to unleash you. Take back my lead. There we go. First horse down. Only 4 more to go. You stay there. I'll be back. Don't hit a horse. Don't hit a horse. Don't hit a horse. Damn! Ah! It's alright. It's alright. Ooh. Maybe it's... You wait there. I think I can ride you through here. Yep. Through here. Yep. Woo! You only have 2 hearts to your name? Wow, you are... I mean, you're a lovely horse, and I'm sure Athaca will be very proud that you're back. Oh, you can't even jump! Running through the nether. Do you reckon he knows where to go? Yeah, buddy. That's right. Head this way. I think he knows where to go. Oh, no, no, don't go back around. No, 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 no. Okay, I don't think he does know. I don't think he does. 2 to go. Oh, no! This is the same situation you were just in! Take 2 of that. Take 2. Go and join your friends. Get in there. Hang on. Why didn't I think of that? There we go. Go on. Get in there, guys. Get in there. No, get in there. Get in! Don't get out, get in. No, no, don't get pushed back out. Will you let him in, mate? Come on, get over there, you guys. Okay, now, get in. Oh, don't over jump it. Reverse, horse, oh, and you're in the boat. Don't look at me like that. You're supposed to get in the pen. He's going to stay in the boat. You ready? If this one doesn't die, this will probably be the first job that I have had 100% success rate. After saying that, I don't know why I said that. Well, enjoy the few moments you got before you die then, mate. I can break this boat. Oh! Nope, nope. Please don't die. You're going to be fine. There was another one just like you, and he grew up to be big and strong. Don't worry. Don't worry. Whoa, this is trippy when you view. You get to sort of see through a few things. There we go. Look, there's all your friends and the stupid one in the boat. Oh, look, you see? You see, that's how it's supposed to be done. Stupid boat horse. I wasn't going to name any of these horses, but I'm going to be back with a name tag. 1 second. 1 second. Wait, I have a... Yes! Oh, yeah, the first time I've remembered to take a boat. Boat, stay there. Wait, take the boat. No, don't spin out the corner. Straighten up. Come out. Let's go. Meow. Wow. Perfect. Ow. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Right. All that's left to do now is place down the lectern and leave the book from the Pumpkin King for Athaca. And then I think this was a job well done. We almost killed 2 horses, but we didn't, so that's a victory. We have our stupid boat horse there, if you can see. That was worth the trip back. So let's place this back down and then head on back and I guess see if I managed to, get all those chests sorted out while I was mucking around. Hope so. If you want to sort of see the book, it's not that much in it sort of thing there. And then, yeah, we accidentally made too many pages for him. But I hope he enjoys his gift. Alright, let's place that and head on back over now. Alright, on our way back now from Athaca's, and yes, through editing magic, I've somehow finished doing all the work at the same time. But as we're making our way back there, I think there's something I need to tell you guys about the villagers that are living in the Nether. Let's go over and have a look. Alright guys, so as you can see there's a few of these placed around randomly. And there's a few vacant spots. And now nobody has a bed. I found out much too late that going in and out of the portals during nighttime or daytime, these guys get confused and sometimes spawn standing on top of their bed instead of in their free spot where they should. So we've had a few that have suffocated in the roof because I want to say their stupidity, but it's just my fault. So, everyone's now lost their bed. They've lost bed privileges. I thought it'd be nice, but no, they're gone. And we've got to restart this. But in order to restart this, these guys took advantage of there being beds, so we now have quite a few more villagers in here. So, I think that, well, let's have some dummy villagers for the moment. Let's push these guys through the portal and let them into Foxwood and see how, they go. It's not the best lit up, but hopefully these guys will survive, and start making our new people of Foxwood. I hope so. So let's break these guys free, push them through the portal and see what they do. And then we can go through and finish up the episode by showing you all the work I've done over in our market area. Alright, let me go through the portal first to make sure it's not night. Let's give them a good head start. What day is it? Well, what day is it? Alright, it appears that it is... Yep, it's daytime. Alright. Let's let some villagers free in Foxwood. Alright. Ouchies come. Don't all rush at one... Oh. Alright, that's my fault. I should have taken these before I let you out. Come on. I'm going to get these guys out of the... Oh, there we go. Look at them go. They just didn't want to do what I was looking. Alright, let's leave them for a little bit and go and check out the market station, shall we? Alright, there we go. Now, this is not 100% finished yet. I didn't get to do any of the trees yet because trees take a bit of time and I was sort of starting to run out of it. But each sort of building has a purpose now. I did not build up the tower yet. I think we might try and save that for next episode or something. I kind of just drew a blank and started decorating instead. But let's head on over. As you can see, the path is almost completed between these two. It's just not quite there, especially in this spot. But we've really started to build up our pathway. I'll apologise now if you can hear the wind in the background. It's raining pretty heavy outside. But if we go to our first one, we've got a bit of a food set up here, sort of where all our storage will be. We've got my food here, we've got Ted's food, and then we have some exotic food for if, we just want to see what will happen. Oh, I didn't want to get teleported down here. Well, I guess we can now do the tour. This is underneath the marketplace. I did light it up. Let's break free now. Oh, I'm going to break my path. Okay, teleporting to where we didn't want to aside. Let's continue the tour. So we've got our food storage over here. Now our fancy wagon is holding all of our sort of wood assort goods. So for example, we've got different stair types, we've got some slabs, we've got the planks themselves, and then we've just got a miscellaneous chest of just sort of stuff wood can make. This one over here we've set up as our spare armor and tools. So everyone's sort of got a bit of gear. We've got some extra stuff down here and some horse gear as well. I've got to put some arrows in here, and I'll try and get a few more ender pearls because just sort of restation when you need some more gear. And then obviously the entrance part I haven't quite finished because I want to tie in with where the farms will be over there. As we quickly walk around to find a bed, let's go over here to our first building, which we've set up as our just junk and overfill building. I've gone with a double sort of chest side here and the sort of barrels along there. As we're looking up, yes, I've used birch for the roof because I was surprised. I like it, and I think it worked in this situation, so maybe it's starting to grow on me. I don't know. I think it just works with this build palette. But as we come out through these doors, see a few pigs. Let's quickly... Hey Ted, I'll be back in a second. Let's find a bed. See how easy it was to find a bed? Alright, so if we come past Ted, we can see we've got another little campfire set up here with where our marker is for our tree to be built. I want this one to be slightly a bit more of a larger tree, a bit more like the one we've got just over there behind where the scarecrow sort of setup is there with the Pumpkin King and his minions. I want it to be a bit more like that tree where we'll see it in a minute when I go around to that side, but there's another tree which I want to have as a bit smaller. Ted is loving it sitting up on the wall there, I think. We'll be back to him later. So now I've used the tent that we've made up as our sort of shulker box storage system. So all of these are empty. I can quickly come and grab one and run off. The barrels are just sort of for an extra few things that I use a fair bit, or lava. And I'm also going to use the top part here to be able to store some sort of like extra ones. Like I've got so much stone and dirt that I'm probably going to have just a few here, so when I need it for a project, it can sort of be there easy and ready when I need it. Now you're probably seeing that we've got the magic open barrel again, which we had over in chapter 1. I've worked out how to recreate this bug, and basically you've got to hold your open trigger, which for me is the left button, and if I hold that and move past it, it opens up the barrel, and then, you know, we open and close, it'll go again, but then we can just set that up. So that's a pretty cool bug that I can keep recreating, which is fun. We come through the tent, we've got another little chair thing, so I probably could have slept here. As well as we could see a bit more of the decorations. Some of this stuff I think just needs to sort of get a few more vines and a bit more colour in it to sort of really build up. But other than that, I'm really happy. We can see here that this is the tower I want to build, just haven't done it yet. Made use of a lot of the bamboo and all these other sort of decoration, sort of leafy things. Over here is where I will be spending most of my time, I think, and I've set it up really nicely. So I've got all of my everything that I will use during a build at some point, all nice and sort of organized in areas so that I can quickly come in, grab what I need, and off I go. And I've made use of having the barrels here for the extra overfill storage. But believe it or not, I still need to go and get a lot more podzol because I think, is it this chest? Nope, it's this one. I'm almost out and we use it quite a bit on the roads. We've looped back around now this way, so let's go around here to where all of my tree and decoration blocks are. So we've got all the leaves, we've got all of our logs, that one's empty. It's all of our lighting blocks, a few more of the decoration stuff that we use a fair bit, and again, we've done the birch roofing. But this is where I did it first, and I just really fell in love with how this looks as the white gradient goes up to just this sort of messy mash of sort of white and black grey. I like that. We come back out now, we've got our stone wagon. So this is sort of where we'll have some stone that we use not that often, so like andesite and other sort of rock things, as well as our slabs, stairs and walls. We've got those mushroom blocks which I have a heap of lying around, and just any of the end sort of stone work there. I've made this one here into my sort of, your valuable storage. So we've got all my diamonds and all that sort of stuff held off here. My deep slate ores, sorry, in here. And we managed to get 4 of the diamond ones. So I'm so happy with that. As well as we've got all of our other sort of stone ores and that we'll mine up around the place. And yeah, I think we've covered all of our new buildings. I might have rushed over that a little bit trying to explain myself and tripped over, and that, that does happen. Here we go. This is the one tree that I was talking about. Distractions. Yeah. This one here will be a bit smaller than the one over on that side. Maybe a bit more in the lines with the one we've done over there, and then we have the one that we've done over there, over on this side. And the berry bushes will attack. Alright, Ted, before we sign off, you want to go see if those 3 villagers managed to walk around anywhere? Yeah? Come on. So yeah, no, I'm thinking that all of these paths are really going to tie in nicely, It's already looking good. I can't wait to see it, another month down the line. We update the map a bit more, and it's just going to look so cool. But let's go see what our villagers have done. Come on, Ted. Alright. Are they roaming the dock? Or are they still stuck in their spot? Please tell me they didn't go back in the portal. Ted, sit. I think these guys went back in the portal. I gave them freedom and they chose to go back. Why? Where's your other 2 friends? Alright, well, no, come on, back into the portal you go. You guys are going to Foxwood and you're gonna love it. Okay. Sir, please, come back inside the railing. That is not where you're supposed to stand. No, I was gonna say, please don't let that stupid cat push you back in. Get through. Come on. Look, I'll even go. So this is why I told you not to stand on the fence. Guys, there is a whole area for you to live in. And it's almost your first night. I don't want you to die on the first night. Come on. I don't think you can actually get up from here. Can you get up on that block? Yes. Yes. Okay, good. Now, do what I just did. See? Go on that one. Good. See? Now you're in. No. What? This is what you get. Stay in the water. Alright guys, so we've managed to get our 3 villagers now into the overworld. We have 2 normal villagers, And we have Water Villager. I tried to free him. He ran straight back into the water. You're going to live in the water. I'm sorry, that was your choice. But if you guys have made it this far into the video, thank you very, very much. I hope you've sort of enjoyed watching a bit of the build-up of the market area. Sorry about the time lapse. I don't know what happened. I still can't get him on the realm. I also hope you enjoyed the little bit of the work that we did for the Pumpkin King, getting those horses over to Athaca and sort of checking out his base. I really liked sort of seeing how much work he's done, so maybe next episode we might go and drop in on our good friend Ranger, see how he's going along. But you've made it this far into the video, thank you very, very much. And until next time,